Nachiketa says, Sutra 14. How do I very well know that undefined, which is described as supreme bliss by intellectuals? Does it appear or does it come as an experience?
Nachiket is asking that how do I understand, how do I recognize this undefined? By saying undefined, he is not saying that the one who is still not yet defined. He means to say that which cannot be defined. There is no chance that you can define this. How can I recognize that? How can I come to the self-realization of this which is undefined? And so he knows one thing, that the intellectuals, those who have realized it, they have said that this undefined is supreme bliss. Now, bliss is misunderstood as happiness. Bliss is absence of happiness and sorrow.
Says, does it appear or does it come as an experience? Sutra 14 ends.
This is such a deep statement. Does it appear or does it come by understanding? Now, I want all of you who have been self-realized or who have yet to be self-realized, answer as I call out your name. That is self-realization a gradual process or is it sudden? Is it overnight or over lifetime, step by step, or it is sudden? We'll start with Chandanji.
Gurudev,
Om.
it is gradual, Gurudev.
It is continuous process, Gurudev.
Gradually.
It is gradual.
Gradually, yes.
I feel it's a continuous process that we keep having throughout.
It's gradual. You reach over there step by step.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Step by step.
It
Yeah.
doesn't appear immediately.
No.
Siddharth,
I think it's always present, so gradual, constant.
it is gradual. Bhairvi-ji,
Jai Gurudev.
Jai Gurudev.
It's a gradual process.
जी गुरुदेव धीरे धीरे
Gradual. Kashyap,
Gurudev, it's a sudden process. The moment we realize that we are not there, it's a self-realization. And
okay.
it's basically in presence of Guru, who knows basically, who guides us.
Okay. Suresh,
It's a sudden process, or either I can say it is neither gradual nor sudden. It is only blessings.
okay. Amita,
Jai Gurudev.
Jai Gurudev.
I feel it has to be both.
It has to be both. Dipti,
Gurudev, I think so. It has to be both. It has to be gradual, and yes, in the presence of Guru, it happens suddenly.
Nivitta,
Same here, Gurudev. It's both.
Suvarna,
It's gradual process.
it's gradual. Bonnie,
Ji Gurudev, it's a gradual.
gradual. Huh? And Bhuvnesh-ji,
Gurudev, it's instead with the under Guru's blessing. It's instead, like this, fraction of second.
Bala,
Jai Gurudev.
Jai
Gurudev, I think it is both.
it is both. Okay. And then Kashyap, the enlightened people from enlightened people, Kashyap has been done. Sarita ji,
Gurudev Adesh.
हाँ,
Gurudev, it's both process. For some, it is a gradual process. For some, it is all of a sudden.
But it depends from person to person.
Yes, Gurudev.
Sayuktama?
Gurudev, it is a blessing only.
It is blessings.
Yeah.
Huh?
Guru's blessings. Guru's presence is important.
Pushpalata Bhabi?
Gurudev Adish,
Uh,
it is Gurudev's blessing and it has to be sudden.
it has to be sudden. Gulpreet?
Adesh Gurudev,
Haji?
sudden, with
Sudden.
Guru's blessings.
I'm Manisha and I was very fortunate to attend the Swarodai course with Hitesh Guruji several years ago. Swarodai course is a very exceptional course and it's actually called Gupta Gyan in Hindi, which means hidden knowledge. And Hitesh Ji is one of the only ones, or one of the few ones that I know of, who seems to be an expert on this. So I attended this workshop and he very patiently explained us the whole workshop, and we learnt every shloka one by one. He explained us the knowledge, what is the significance of it, and how we can use this knowledge to make a difference in our life. He's a very patient teacher who guides you slowly and steadily through all this knowledge, and always open to questions so that he can explain in depth the significance of every shloka.
Abhijit?
Jai Gurudev, Adesh.
Very good.
It's both Gurudev, gradual as well as sudden.
Okay. Shambhu Guruji?
It's impossible without Guru's grace. So
But is it gradual or is it?
it's very subjective.
If you have to jump down from the mountain, is it gradual or is it sudden? You have to first climb up the mountain, right? If Humpty Dumpty has to have a fall from the wall, he has to first climb up the wall, right? So he cannot directly fly up on the wall. You cannot directly go on the mountain top, right? So reaching to the top is gradual. And from jumping from there is sudden. Now Yamraj is inserting the seed into Nachiket's head. Nachiket is almost self-realized now. But this training is happening to Nachiket to help him to enlighten others. There are two wheels on a two-wheeler. To keep the two-wheeler going, keep the two-wheeler running. If there are no two wheels, the two-wheeler cannot run. Correct? So there are two wheels in a two-wheeler. To let the two-wheeler keep moving. No bird can fly with only one wing. It requires two wings, right? So boredom and shock, gradual as well as sudden, both are required as two wings or the two wheels of a two-wheeler or two wings of a bird for the bird to fly. Did you get my point? Every act that you have done in any of the life, whether you call it sin or whether you call it merit, whether you call it right or wrong, or crime or a good deed, whatever you want to call it, you have done it to receive self-realization, nothing else.